Yo, YouTubers, this is a quick one, I think, in HD. Please excuse my ugly attire. My ugly attire in HD. I know you can see all the snotty nose and everything. That's horrible. Anyway, this is kind of an urgent video. A message to everyone, right? I've had my suspicions recently that watching, like something like Coronation Street, which is our top television programme in England. I don't watch it, I can't stand it, you know what I mean? All the soap operas I do not watch. I hardly watch television unless there's a football game on, right? Or I'm really bored and I watch art programmes and stuff like that, right? That's it, but I avoid, it's usually YouTube if I'm watching anything, right? Or I'm working on a song. Obviously by now, if you watch my channel, you'll probably gather that I don't really have much time to spare because I'm either recording a demo, which is very time consuming, or making a video or doing an artwork thing, which everything adds up, doesn't it, right? So I don't really watch much television and I don't go around screwing around and all that kind of stuff, folks, you know what I mean? I'm not like not much of a Don Juan. Don Juan Mathis maybe, like. But anyway, I've noticed in recent years, including my mum passed on with cancer, right? Few years back, a couple of years back. I'm not sure the actual years. I don't want to go there. I just don't want to think about it, right? But I'm telling you, the point I'm making is she was addicted to soap operas, right, folks? So she literally... You could not get her away from the television screen, right? She watched a lot of television and the majority of it was garbage soap operas, right? And especially, the channel ITV, which is our local kind of Granada, Merseyside, Manchester, Northwest. Channel called ITV. If you're in America, you might not understand it, but you can find ITV on any... like a browser or whatever, and you can watch it yourself and check out the adverts in it, right, guys? There's loads of adverts saying you've got cancer, or you need your eyes tested, or you've got your dentures aren't right. Them kind of where they bombard the public into not feeling quite right about themselves, yeah? But I did notice on ITV, well, my mum was watching it a lot, right? How many adverts for cancer, right? Now, my mum wasn't a heavy smoker. She'd smoked a long time, but she didn't inhale and sort of, the way some people inhale the smoking. So I actually never ever thought that she got it from smoking, right? And I've always suspected, right, the television itself, not just the energy coming from the screen, which is a kind of radiation, right, folks? I've always suspected that within the concepts of the adverts and what the people say, it's like hypnosis. If someone tells you something enough times and keeps bombarding your head with it, you start, thinking that it's true, right? It's like some people get voices in the head going, you're not very good at this, are you? You're not very good looking, you're bad for it starts getting into... It doesn't with me, obviously, on my personal will. I couldn't give a flying banana, but... I've noticed that the television puts out these commands and it'll be like, you've got cancer, or you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with real illness, right? Now, cancer's a kind of fungus, isn't it, right? It's a kind of it's like moss or mould. It's a kind of mould in your blood cells, basically, right? So, just like a polarity, it can be switched on and off, Like a doctor can do something to you in an examination, right? And then a couple of years later, someone switches things on and off through the television or through commands. And before you know it, we've got a lot of people who are sitting in front of the television screens going mouldy, basically. From inside, though, you know what I mean? Going mouldy with these sensitive cells, these blood cells in, particular places, right? Because there's always, all cancers they usually got, it's lung... They're always vital organs, aren't they, basically? You know what I mean? The vital organs, sensitive parts, which are like muscle or blood and red blood cells, right? But anyway, here's my strange discovery recently, right? You might be aware of a couple of videos I put up a while back of this orange peel thing I did, where I actually, I purposefully peel oranges very carefully so that I can reassemble the skins, right? and make them into a kind of art form. I know it's like a bit stupid, like, right? By the way, I don't know crumpets in my eye, because in HD it's like you can see everything, can't you? Well, anyway, I make these orange peel things, right? And I peel oranges and then I let them dry. Sometimes, but I let them dry in the shape of the way they are before they've been peeled, right? And I'll give you a couple of examples, right? I'll get up and walk, right? Here's some I prepared earlier. I'll have to move my dishes. Excuse my dirty dishes, right? But anyway, here's a couple I prepared earlier, right? This is one of my little artists, like, silly little artist exclusive kind of thing. Well, it's like I call them renovated orange peels, basically. You renovate a house and the shell of a house is run down, so you renovate it, like. Well, the idea behind this is, like, I reshape the orange peel as they were. Obviously I've ate the orange, like, but I reshape the orange peel to be, like, complete again, right? And here's a good example. This one's kind of like, look, they're kind of solid, you know what I mean? They're kind of solid, right? You let them dry naturally, right? Now, I'll just put a bit more light in here. Right. You can see that one's dried with, like, a lid on it, like, you know what I mean? But you see it almost fuses back to a thingy. But they're renovated orange peels anyway, right? I think that one's the best example, because but they're like plastic and they're hollow, obviously. And there's the third one there, right? Got that little liddy. You can see inside, you can actually see through them. Right, but it's one of my artists, like, with a view to making sculptures or something, I don't know, you know what I mean, when you do things, you're off your head, like. But anyway, I've done these three, and I did these quite a while back, and you can see a little bit of black on them, and it's quite dry. Right, you can see a little bit of black on them, right? Starting to appear around that thing there, right? Renovated orange peels. Bruce Daniel Williams, all rights reserved. But anyway, I don't glue them neither. I just position them back and they dry exactly as they do, like. Right. But anyway, here's the crux, right, guys. These were left just here by the window. Right? Right here by these tiles. They were basically, because I wanted them to be by the window, basically, or by the light. So I left them there and they dried like that, right? Now here's the crux, right? I did some more a little bit later on. And I left them, here's my setup in my living room, right? There's my screen there, if you see my original work of art there. They're like a still shot of the it's all about art, it's all about art. But anyway, there's my television, there's my speakers, right, guys? Speakers, I think, are important as well. I use this setup because they're monitors, studio monitors, right? And I sit there, if I'm doing a demo, I work on a demo from there, right? So obviously I use a screen. Obviously I've got a TV, but I don't watch much television. I hardly ever watch television, to be honest, folks, you know what I mean? It's just usually YouTube or whatever, like. But anyway, I did some more of them orange peels, and I left them there. There they are there, right? Look how far they are from the television screen. Right? Now, I don't watch television, remember, bearing in mind, I don't watch television, right? So, I'm not getting bombarded with those adverts and those knobheads they're actually on their television. They've been spotted, they've been recognised, they're putting illnesses out, guys. They're actually using code words and stuff in certain adverts, or making you go to the opticians or whatever it is they do. Oh, you can't see properly, you need to go and get your eyes tested, or, oh, you need a cancer checkup, blah, blah, blah. They're definitely using some kind of voodoo. But anyway, I left these orange peels right by the telly. Look how close they are to the television screen. Now, look at this. What's the difference? Look at the difference in them. Do you see the difference immediately? Look. Mould. They're a bit more like, look at all the mould. Do you see the difference between them and the ones that were left? Exactly the same thing, just dried orange peels, just left. Look at that. Cancer. That's what cancer is, folks. It's mould, it's a fungus, you know what I mean? It's a fungus that doesn't want your body to continue reproducing, or, you know, your biology to cease. This one was the furthest one away, so it's only been slightly affected. You can see the mould everywhere. Right. Look. So basically, guys, you know, the closer you sit to your television screens, I mean, I don't know. Am I imagining it? Am I imagining it? Like, they just so happen to be left there, right? Look at the state of them, folks. Right by the television screen, right? Compared to no mould. Obviously they've got to go dark and whatever eventually, you know, but they're almost spotless. So I think by accident there, folks, I've confirmed things about the energy that's coming from television screens or monitors or whatever, but it's probably TV, isn't it? It's probably more than likely TV screens. Have you noticed monitors? If you want to buy a large monitor, if I want to buy a monitor as big as that, I'd have to pay like £200–300. Whereas a television is like £100. You can go, because it's not like UHD or nothing. It's just a big screen. It's a flat screen. It's, you know, it's HD obviously, but it's kind of like that was like £120. That, like, you know. But anyway, I just thought it was important, and just look at the state of them, folks. In comparison, they look like, really, you know, it's like the difference between a cancer-ridden old age pensioner and a super fit old age pensioner, do you know what I mean? That doesn't watch much television, like. But there's your proof there, folks. Roller coaster ride, very important message. Share this message with everyone. That's an accidental discovery, by the way, obviously, by just doing me orange peel thing, like. And before I go, I'll show you one of these little tiny golden moths that I always get flying around me, like. I don't know where they come from. They're little golden moths, man. But that was once a cockroach, believe it or not. See, that was once a cockroach, man. But it's a moth now. That's how I do it, man. You know, I don't go around stamping on cockroaches, like, but that's gold, that, man. Put the light on. That's a moth. I get loads of them things. Turn the light off. Alright, anyway, mouldy orange peels, they're already off, remember, they're already dead, they're already disconnected from life itself, the orange has been eaten, right, the peel obviously has a certain degree of biology still in it, like, but I dried them, and it still goes mouldy because it's by the television screen. Wow, honestly, maybe a major discovery there, folks, but don't sit too close to your tellies, and if you've got a big massive telly screen in your living room, oh my word, you know what I mean? It's like the scanner, innit? Alright, thanks for watching.